Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
எல்லாருக்கும் ஸ்கூல் லீவ் விட்டாச்சா? ஜாலியாக என்ஜாய் பண்ணுறீங்களா? நல்ல பாட்டு, கதை, டான்ஸு. வீட்டில் ரொம்ப போர் அடிக்குதா? ரொம்ப போர் அடிச்சா வந்து பாருங்க, நம்மளுடைய கேம்பில் நல்ல பாடல், கதை, வசனங்கள் எல்லாம் சொல்லி கொடுக்குறாங்க. நீங்களும் வந்து கலந்துக்கிறீங்களா?
Life is a continuous chain of choices. "2,900 years ago, Ahab, the king of North Israel, married Jezebel, who was from a Gentile nation. King Ahab, along with Jezebel, advocated idolatry, and it spread throughout Israel, the nation of God. Like a lover, God loved human beings. So he was utterly heartbroken, seeing his people not loving him but instead serving idols. Thus, God sent prophet Elijah to King Ahab.
You and the Israelites, stop worshipping idols! Otherwise there will be neither dew nor rain for several years.
It turned out exactly as he had said. Israel was hit by a terrible drought, and they didn't have rain for years. King Ahab was outraged and commanded his men to capture and kill Elijah. God said to Elijah, "Hide in the Kerith ravine near Jordan. I have directed the ravens to supply you with food there." So Elijah did what God had told him, hiding himself by the Kerith ravine. However, it was not the ravens that carried and supplied him with food. Far from calling and seeking God, the Israelites served the idols even more frantically as the severe drought ensued. Every morning and evening, people brought bread and meat as food offerings to the idols. The idol worshippers were people separated from God, so they were spiritually dead. In this way, God likened them to ravens, which symbolize death. Elijah ate the bread and meat. But it was heart-wrenching for a man of God to eat the food sacrifices. even so, he had to live on. Because Elijah was the only one left to preach God's word and save the people. He was resolute.
I will certainly cast out these idols and restore God's nation.
Three and a half years later, in front of King Ahab and all the people of Israel, Elijah challenged 850 prophets of the idols.
People, how long will you waver between two opinions? Is it Baal or Jehovah God? Make up your minds.
They offered bulls on the altar, having decided that whichever god answered their request for fire would be the true God.
Baal, answer us!
They shouted, danced around the altar, and slashed themselves with swords and spears, as was their custom. But even when evening came, nothing had happened at all. However, when Elijah prayed, fire fell from heaven and burned up the entire sacrifice on the altar. All the people saw this and realized that Jehovah is God. Therefore, they abandoned the idols and turned their hearts back to the true God.